All right, guys, quick video for you. Why is XRP down 7%? You may be looking around trying to find the reasons. We're going to talk about that in this video. I would have been making this video from my studio, but it just rained here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And so I got an emergency call from my wife. Somebody ran into the back of her car. She's fine. The other person's fine. She was stopped at a stoplight, and the other person just ran into the back. So had to deal with that this morning. Everything's okay. Of course, not having to deal with it. It's insurance and all that, which is uber fun. But that's why I hadn't made you guys a video yet. So real quick, why there's a sell-off going on in XRP down 7%, Bitcoin down 3.5%, 4%, Ethereum down, so forth and so on. This is the ongoing continuing narrative, guys. And I feel like a broken record, but I regardless of what the news is, I need to bring you the information. And what we're seeing is a massive sell-off, especially on the Wall Street side. The Dow is down 600, the NASDAQ's down 400. This is the ongoing tariff, and really it's the 25% that the administration is wanting to impose upon automotive imports coming in from Mexico, Canada, etc. And that's just causing rampant, sell-off. That's it. There's a lot of liquidations, forced liquidations going on today with people that had long positions, things of that nature. I think it was like 256 million being liquidated. So not that that's having a direct impact on XRP per se, just kind of the overall kind of theme narrative that we're dealing with. And that's what we're seeing, guys. And so again, I've been saying this in a lot of videos. If you're new to crypto, this is not normal. We've just got a lot of turbulence going on. We got a lot of positive. I've outlined a lot of the positive stuff going on for XRP specific. The Ripple case going away. All of that stuff. I've done tons of videos on that. We've also got a lot of negative, and the negative is outweighing. And this is not an XRP specific narrative. This is more broader macro financial market negative. It's just the continued inflation narrative playing out. It's the continued turbulence having to do with tariffs and the uncertainty around them. It's the continued narrative of just uncertainty in general in financial markets. And that means that people pull their liquidity. They pull their money. I saw a number the other day that there's $36 billion of stablecoin on just Binance alone. Okay. And so that's a massively big number as far as people sitting in cash positions and not having any money in the market. And we're going to continue to see this play out until we get some resolution, some finalization on the tariffs, what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. April 2nd is next week. That's a big day having to do with the tariffs. Probably going to see another dip down from that, all that kind of stuff. And so that's it, guys. This is stock market massive sell-off. It's bleeding over into crypto. Lack of liquidity in the market, continued manipulation in crypto market. I did a video on that yesterday. Continued fear, continued uncertainty, all of that. It's the same narrative. And I would love to go a day or a week without having to talk about this, but this is the reality of where we're at as crypto investors and XRP investors. So there's your reasons why XRP is down. Some of you guys may want to call me out in the comments. Well, it's really this, it's that. Fine. You guys are entitled to your opinion. Okay. But I do a lot of research every single day. And those are the main reasons. Is there always extenuating or additional reasons? Sure, there's always additional factors and forces and all that kind of stuff. But as an XRP holder, I'm in the same boat as you, okay? I continue to add to my bag. I continue to buy a little bit of XRP every week because I continue to buy. I believe that buying at these levels is still a good deal. And if XRP goes to $1, I'm not jumping off the XRP ship. I'm going to be buying more because of the long-term value that I see as an XRP holder down the road to 10x, 20x, and so forth and so on, my investment. So with that, all right, I got to go. I'm going to go deal with some more stuff around my wife's accident. My wife's, from her being hit in, her car being ran into from the back. So I'm going to deal with that, but I'll be around. More videos to come. As always, thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. I'll see you.